Hey guys, we are in Washington D.C. Travel down here for a Marine reunion, but right now we're going to travel over to the Marine Corps Museum by bus. So I will see you guys there. And we are here, so let's just walk up there and see you inside. So here is the museum. Got some stuff hanging from the walls, looking around. We got a ceremony area over there. That's where they hold some ceremonies for different branches of the Marine Corps and special events. Over here we got the gift shop, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah. And I decided to go in the gift shop for a little bit. It's a pretty standard gift shop, and it's got some pretty good stuff in it. But the really cool thing about this gift shop is over there. It is the World War II monument statue made out of all Legos, which is really cool. I thought that was the best thing. But yeah, next we're gonna go into the gallery. So I'm just gonna be playing some music, so you guys just sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God!
Alright, so we currently have a few hours before our ceremony starts, so we're going to have to wait for that. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is the second story view over the exhibit. We might have gone through it, and as you heard, we need to wait for our ceremony to begin. So we have like 2 hours, so we're going up to eat, and I just saw these babies over here. M16, awesome sauce, deconstructed, and the stoners over here. You know, I just thought it was cool. I don't know. So, yeah, we've got like 2 hours, and we'll see you when the ceremony starts.
Alright, so this is where we're going to eat. It's called the Ton Tavern, and it's got some good food and very interesting people, so we'll see what happens.
He lives here in Stafford, Virginia. This is his original artwork, and it depicts Ton Tavern at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, November 10th, 1775, the birth of the Marine Corps. But if you notice, everyone in the painting here is dressed as a gentleman. The original Ton Tavern was down at the docks in Philadelphia. It was all dock workers and merchant seamen. But the artist took a little artistic license, if you will, and he painted the faces of everyone in the paintings, are faces of famous Marines throughout history. So he didn't want to show generals and commandants as dock workers and merchant seamen, so he has everybody dressed as a gentleman. So here, prominent in the center of the painting is the face of Chesty Puller, the Marine's Marine. Here we have Manila John Basilone. Manila John was awarded the Medal of Honor at Guadalcanal. Unfortunately, he lost his life at the island of Iwo Jima. Archibald Henderson, known as the Grand Old Man of the Marine Corps. Archibald Henderson was the 5th Commandant of the Corps. He served as Commandant for 38 years. He died at the age of 75, still Commandant of the Marine Corps. Marine legend has it that in his will, he left the Commandant's house at 8th and I in Washington, D.C., left that house to his family. Now that's a very nice gesture, except that it doesn't belong to him. It belongs to the United States Marine Corps. But he had lived in that house for 38 years, folks. Over that kind of period of time, you tend to forget those minor details, but it's all been squared away. Samuel Nicholas, Samuel Nicholas commissioned the first captain of Marines in November of 1775. Later became the first commandant of the Corps. Senator John Glenn, the astronaut here, Senator John Glenn. Presley O'Bannon. Presley O'Bannon is a young Marine lieutenant who led a squad of Marines across the desert of North Africa in 1805, attacking Tripoli from the land side. So we have from the halls of Montezuma to where? The shores of Tripoli. Outstanding. Dan Daly. Dan Daly is one of only 2 Marines in history to be awarded 2 Medals of Honor. John Philip Sousa, the Marine band leader. General Vandergrift, World War II fame. Here we have General Christmas. General Christmas is the past president of the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation. The Marine Corps Heritage Foundation is responsible for having this museum built. I think they did a pretty good job, don't you? Right, Pappy Boynton, the Black Sheep Squadron leader, World War II flying ace. John Mackey. John Mackey's the first Marine to receive the Medal of Honor, 1862. General Lejeune, Camp Lejeune named after him. Some of you might have heard of Camp Lejeune. It's the same place. In the April issue of Leatherneck magazine in 2008, there was an article written by General Lejeune's family. It stated that his entire life, the general tried to get people to pronounce his name correctly. He was from Louisiana, French Cajun. He spoke the Cajun language fluently. He pronounced his name Lejeune, which in the Cajun language means young man. If you pronounce his name Lejeune, it means old man. Enough said. Smedley Butler is the other Marine to be awarded 2 Medals of Honor. Between Smedley Butler and Dan Daly, 4 Medals of Honor, 2 Marines. But at the Battle of Belleau Wood in World War I, Gunnery Sergeant Dan Daly led his Marines across the wheat fields, charging the German machine guns. His famous saying from that battle is inscribed in our Leatherneck gallery right out here on the wall. For his actions at Belleau Wood, he was put in for his 3rd Medal of Honor, 3 of them. General Blackjack Pershing, Army General, commanding all American forces in Europe in World War I, stated that no one deserves 3 Medals of Honor. So Gunnery Sergeant Daly was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross. And one more for you today, Rocky Sickman. Rocky Sickman. Now, truth be told, Rocky's the one that gave me all the trouble, folks. I did research on the painting, research on the Marines. I could find very little on Rocky Sickman. About 7 years ago, who walked in here to Ton Tavern with a couple of friends? Rocky. He went right up to the painting and he said, "That's me here in the painting, guys, right here in the middle." I went up to him, I said, "You're Rocky Sickman?" He said, "I am." I said, "Sir, who are you and how did you get that painting?" So he handed me his business card. Rocky Sickman is Director of Military Sales for Anheuser-Busch. He paid for that painting. But like I said in the beginning, everybody in the painting is a famous Marine. Rocky Sickman in 1979 was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. He was stationed at the American Embassy in Orange when the Shah was overthrown. Rocky and his Marines held that American Embassy until ordered by the ambassador to surrender the facility. They were then held captive for 444 days. That's Rocky Sickman. A name that's going to be burned into your memories forever now. But as you see, we have a number of famous Marines here in our painting. We have Marines and other service members here in the room. For what you have done for your country, for what you do for your country on a daily basis, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you.
To each and every one of you, I'm honored to be here today to help celebrate the 69th anniversary of the Battle of Iwo Jima. As Warren said, I'm Lieutenant General Rusty Blackman. I'm the President and CEO of the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation, and I welcome each and every one of you to your museum. I'm going to sort of pile on here, but since I represent today the museum and the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation, I would like to welcome Lieutenant General and Mrs. Gluck. Ken is the Commanding General of MCITIC here. I'd like to welcome Lieutenant General Snowden. Welcome back, sir. Lieutenant General Stackpole, thank you, sir. Mrs. Bonnie Haynes, great to see you. Brigadier General and Mrs. Weedley, and Colonel Maxwell, CEO of Marine Corps Base Quantico. And most importantly, I'd like to welcome the veterans of the battle for Iwo Jima, their families, and their friends. You truly honor us by being here in your museum today. The mission of the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation is to preserve and promulgate the history, traditions, and culture of the United States Marine Corps and to educate all Americans in its virtues. We believe those virtues are honor, courage, commitment, service, and sacrifice, and no Marine embodies those virtues more than the veterans of Iwo Jima. Since the museum's dedication in 2006, the museum has promoted and preserved the service of brave men and women who have worn the Marine Corps uniform since 1775. It has served as our nation's tribute to Marine Corps history. It's provided a revered gathering place for Marines and their families, and it has educated the public of the Corps' contributions to our nation and to our world. The interactive and immersive exhibits and treasured artifacts have engaged more than 3 million visitors in Marine Corps life from boot camp to the battlefield. The museum's galleries bring to life the first 200 years of Marine Corps history, spanning our service to the nation from the Revolutionary War through the war in Vietnam. Your history from Iwo Jima is within these walls. We are proud to have come so far in completing the National Museum of the Marine Corps, but we are not done. The mission is not complete. We have not honored the service and sacrifice of those committed, loyal, and highly motivated young men and women who served in Beirut, Panama, Somalia, Desert Shield, and Desert Storm. And we certainly have not honored the extraordinary service of Marines who served and continue to serve during a period of now well over 10 years of continuous combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. Nor have we honored the sacrifices of their families. But with your continued support and determination, we will complete the mission and honor all Marines from 1775 to the present. Thank you for being here, and once again, welcome. And now I am privileged to introduce the chairman of the board of the Iwo Jima Association, Lieutenant General Hank Stackpole.
My job is easy. We have the fellow who carries on the spirit that General Hayes had thought about this organization. And he has spanned 3 wars.
fellow who's here today to represent the commandant and to speak to us has been with us before, representing the commandant. He did it on Iwo Jima. He was with us out there representing the commandant. He's here today to represent the commandant. So the powers of let the commandant be here is given power for you to be here, Bill, and thank you for being here. Now, our guest of honor has a wide variety of staff jobs and command jobs behind him over his many years of service. He's been in the Naval Aviation since 1976. He flew helicopters to include presidential support helicopter, and he carries one of our very few. He is designated as a presidential command pilot. There are not many in that exclusive territory. He served as a flight instructor. He's been to the Marine Corps Command and Staff College, the NATO Defense College in Rome, Italy, and other achievements along the way as the executive director of the helicopter squadron. He's been a Desert Shield, Desert Storm. He commanded the primus outfit in the Balkans. He's been on relief measures for places in Italy, in Turkey. Had a direct hand in Operation Tomodachi that went to Sendai, Japan, to provide relief for the Japanese suffered that dreadful earthquake and tsunami. We knew him best, however, when he commanded 3-man Okinawa and came to Iwo Jima with us. He now commands the Marine Corps Combat Development Command here at Quantico. Gentlemen, we are delighted that you are here with us again, and we look forward to hearing what you have to say to our Iwo Jima survivors. Welcome.
Well, good afternoon. Before I start, I think we need to recognize the real reason we're here today, and that's the Iwo Jima events. So please join me around. There's one thing I've learned over the past few years, is that this group of patriots, whether it's a fire team, a squad, platoon, or a company, will not be deterred by the weather, international politics, or any other obstacles. Their vigilance reflects the courage of the Marines that fought so valiantly during the battle. As General Snowden said, I'm not the commandant, and I didn't say it at Holiday Inn Express last night. But I did have the distinct honor and pleasure of being present on Iwo Jima for several of these ceremonies. In fact, the last 2 years, I joined Lieutenant General Snowden and many in this room to include U.S. and Japanese veterans, family members, and state officials on Iwo Jima for the 67th and 68th commemorations of this ceremony. In spite of the vicious combat that occurred between our two nations, the U.S. and Japan Security Alliance remains one of our strongest. In fact, the last two chiefs of the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force have been honored at the Commandant's dinner table and at 8 and 9 on Friday night before the parade, and have actually been here in the museum to see this great museum and great memories. Today, we are truly stronger due to the sacrifices that took place over 69 years ago. On behalf of the Commandant, as General Snowden said, he was truly snowed out and he's still stuck in California and should get back later tonight. I'm humbled to stand in your presence and most grateful to be able to address you. It's great to really be here among so many great legends. I already mentioned one of our true great American heroes, Lieutenant General Larry Snowden, the chairman emeritus. Chairman, he joins us today all the way from his island paradise there in Hawaii. And General, I tell you what, I think there's a lot of people here that are prepared to carry your bags when you go home. Lieutenant General Norm Smith is not here with us today because he's still snowed in. Also like to recognize Brigadier General Mrs. Wiley. Thank you for being here. And I think we may have a few young Marines out here in the audience, and I'd like to welcome them as well. And of course our base commander, Dave. Thank you, Colonel Maxwell. Thank you so much for making this happen today, because if it hadn't been for your snow plows and all the work and planning you put into it, we would have had a heck of a time. And all the veterans, family members, and friends, it's truly an honor for Liz and I to be here with you today. And if I missed anyone, please just let me say, all protocols observed. This ceremony, as it has been for the past 69 years, is one of remembrance. Yet it continues to represent far more than just a memory of a heroic battle that fought for a tiny, remote island in the Western Pacific. The reasons for which people like us gather here year after year remain various and many, but all who continue to return do so at least with one common purpose: to remember the sacrifice that was made for us, to remember the veterans of this horrific battle, and to commemorate their valor, so incredibly displayed under the most horrid conditions and circumstances. The vast majority of the 26,000 brave Americans who were killed or wounded were for the most part young, willing, and innocent men, helpless with respect to any real ability to control their destinies, and as a result were robbed of the precious gift of life in their very prime. It was on Sunday afternoon, December 7th, 1941, when stunning news of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor first came across the airways in America. The news spread like wildfire as it raced across the nation, forever changing the lives of all who heard it. America knew that the response would determine world order and determine the character of our nation. As America gained ground.
So that was my Washington trip. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry you didn't get the whole speech, but we've run out of time. So I will see you later.